Hello, I'm Boakye-Yiadom, the digital marketing trainer and consultant. Today we're going to learn how to have WordPress installed on your PC, your local PC, right? This is very good because if you're starting out in the career of digital marketing or web design using WordPress, and you like to know how the platform works, and also find out if you're interested in that field or career path, that's a good way to start without having to spend some money buying a host and a domain to explore WordPress. Right, so let's zoom straight into action. Okay, so the first step is to type localwp.com. This will be the interface you have or you should see. You click download for free and then you fill in the form. So choose your platform. I use Windows, so I go for Windows. The first name, last name, choose your organization. Now let's go for independent freelancer and then my work email and then get it now. The download will start shortly, yes, and then it's downloading now, right? So after it's done downloading, you should check your downloads and then download the file. So let's do our installation. Okay, next, install. Okay, so the installation is done, complete. So click finish to close setup, but then it'll run the application, right? So finish, the application should run shortly. And here it goes loading. So this is the interface. Looks like you haven't created any sites yet. So we are about to create a site. So you are past the first stage. You've downloaded the local WP tool and the installation has been completed. So let's create our first site. In creating the site, you could click the button here that's create a new site or the one at the lower left. So any of them does the work. So create new site. So let's create a site. Continue. Let's name this business one. Let's leave it with preferred. Username business one. Password. And then WordPress email. That's the email associated with your WordPress account, right? All right, so we are done. So now we have a website that's business one. We have it on our PC, being hosted on our PC. So with this method, you won't have to pay for hosting and domain. So here we have WP admin. This takes us to the back end to log into our WordPress dashboard. This open site takes us to our WordPress, our site, right? Our website. Okay, so site domain business one.local SSL. So we'll have to click trust to get, because right now our site will be identified as not secure. So we have to, so that's, it will be HTTP. So we'll have to click the trust to make it secure, to make it HTTPS, right? And then we'll make the changes in the backend. But I'll take you through everything. So web server, you can leave it, PHP, leave it, database, no worries. One-click admin. If this is turned on, I won't have to enter my username and password whenever logging into the backend of my WordPress. Okay, so let's have a look at it. So right now it's off. So I go to WP admin, go into the backend of my website, and I'm supposed to enter my username and my password. Right. So remember our username and password, we filled with them when we were creating the site. Okay, so it was business, right? Business one, that was our username. So you can use username or email, right? And then my password, I hope it's right. All right, that's correct. So just keep this in mind. We had to enter our username and password. So this is the backend of your WordPress, of your site. This is the backend. So we had to enter our username. Now we are going to do something. We are going to turn on one-click admin. Select your site. Now, okay, let's just close this. Let's log out. Okay, that's fine. Let's close it. Okay, so now this is turned on. One-click admin is turned on. Now let's go to WordPress admin. And now it takes us straight to our backend, our WordPress dashboard, without we having to type in the username and password. Yeah, so that's the function of the one-click admin. That's the function. Okay, WordPress version, yes, you have to, there's nothing to change here. Now let's go to the SSL. So you notice on the site that you have this notice, not secure. If you should come to settings, go to general, you notice that WordPress address URL, site address URL. So this HTTP, and they are all HTTP. So they are not secured. You have to add the S to make them secure. That's Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure. But before we do that, we will have to click the trust button here and then make the link secured first here before we go and do the changes there. So let's click trust. Okay, yes. And trusted. After it's been trusted, it's not going to change link, right? So we can just go to visit sites, open sites. It's still not secured. So now you have to change the settings here. Make it an S. Make it an S. And then save changes. Okay, let's log in again. That's business one. Okay, so ignore these. Okay, so now let's visit our website. Now you notice there's no indication that it's not secured. Now our website is secured, right? We are done with the SSL aspect. Okay, so now let me talk about live link. So, like I said earlier, your site is being hosted on your PC, and it's not accessible or visible to anyone online. If you would like to share your site with someone, you have to enable live link. Now, when you do this, let's see the process. So we go to enable live link, click enable. Now the live link has been enabled, but that doesn't mean your site is still accessible, right? Let's click this down arrow, and then these are live link sites. These are the link. It comes with a username and the password. Meaning, if I want someone to have a look at my work or the site that I've developed, I'll have to share this live link. I'll have to send the person the username, and then I'll have to send the person the password. Now you have to just copy this somewhere. Let's just copy them somewhere, right? So this is the live link. Let's put this link, and then username. Copy this. Oh, why is it going? And then password. Copy the password. Place it here. So now we have these details. So if you want to share your work with someone, you have to send him these details. You send him your link, your username, and your password. But then your laptop is supposed to be on, and your site is supposed to be running. So that is, your laptop is supposed to be on because you are hosting on your computer. And then you're supposed to have start site, right? Your site is supposed to be running. You get it? Yeah, so I just stopped it to explain. So now my site is running. So now let's see how the live link works. So we have a live link and details here, right? So let's open an incognito window. Okay, we are copying the link here. It copies. Oh, okay. We forgot to enable live link. Yes, sorry. So you always have to make sure your live link is enabled. So now it's enabled, right? Yes. So now it means the site will work. Then yes. So now you are being asked for your username and your password. We have our username here, textile, and our password I think is length. Yeah. Sign in. And then this is our site. Remember, the name is Business One. Yes. So this is the default theme on our site currently. So this is our site. So the person has access to your site and can see whatever you've done. So that's how to use a live link. Let me disable it right now. I'm not using it. Also, with respect to the blueprint, now basically you like to use a blueprint. Let's check this out, right? What a blueprint does is that it helps you start designing your website from a certain point, right? That if you've already designed a website and then you have certain things in place and plugins, and then you want to design another website, but then don't want to start from the scratch, you can create a blueprint from the previous website, and then you can use that to start creating subsequent websites, so you don't have to start from the scratch. So this is an example. So let's make this site, right? Business One, a blueprint. Let's have a look at the site, open site. And we've installed the abstract theme. That's why you have this look. Okay. So now I want to create a blueprint. So let's go to save as blueprint. Let's save it as abstract theme. So it's saving the blueprint. Okay, so blueprint created. All right. So now we're going to create another website. So let's go here, left bottom, add local sites, and then you go to create from blueprints, and it's even stated here, start a new website with pre-installed elements like plugins, themes. So you click this, go to continue, and then we have our abstract theme, what we just created at the blueprint. So what do you want to be the name of our new site? Let's name it new site. Create site from blueprint, then click the button at the right. Okay, so we are done. So that's the name of the site. You can decide to change it. So let's just make it new site. Newsite.com. Okay, so SSL, let's just click trust. Okay, web server, leave PHP, leave it. One click admin, let's turn that on. Yeah. Okay, so now let's view our site. Let's go to the back end. Here we go. So the name of the site, newsite.com. You remember we changed the domain. And then you have everything here. You have the Astra theme. Yeah. So it makes work easier. So if you have certain plugins and themes already existing on the previous site where you've done your settings, and you want to, create another site, you won't like to start from scratch, go and install this theme, go and do the settings, So it just creates the platform for you to work quickly and faster. So that's it. So let's visit the site. And there's it, Business One. It took the same name as there's the earlier site, right? It's called Business One, business1.com. And then there's the site we just created with the blueprints from the earlier site. That's newsite.com, but it still has the site name, Business One. You get it. So we will have to change the site name to suit new site. We can change the site name here. Go to settings, site title, and then make it new site. So can make a new site one. And then save changes. Yeah, good to go. So let's visit the site, and you have it in new site. So that's it. That's what the blueprint has done for us. So if this video was helpful, why don't you share? Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Thank you very much. Catch you another time.